and the FCT being governed by a minister, all of whom are responsible directly to the Nigerian people. Now, I'd like to remind you, one effort the president said he has made in getting funds out to help cushion the effect of some of the effect of the decision of his government's policies, some of which include inflation rate, the issue of food inflation, unemployment, and so many other issues, and ability to buy food, and perhaps whether or not to find those food in the market. Things spiraled, and there are effects on the bottom line, the lives of average citizens. Let me remind you of what the president said on Sunday morning.
We have also embarked on major infrastructure projects across the country. We are working to complete inherited projects critical to our economic prosperity, including roads, bridges, railways, power and oil and gas development. Notably, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway and Sokoto-Badagry Highway projects will open up 16 connecting states, creating thousands of jobs and boosting economic output through trade, tourism, and cultural integration. Also, more than 570 billion has been released to the 36 states to expand livelihood support to their citizens.
All right, let's follow up on that. The billions of naira the president said have been released. So Mr. Femi Falana today came out to ask that question. And these funds have not only been released under the Tinubu government, even from the Buhari era, some of these monies have always also been released. Take a listen to, in part, what Mr. Falana said. He said, quote, in July 2024, the federal government released over 438 billion in reimbursement of 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory under the Nigeria Community Action for Resilience and Economic Stimulus Program. Kaduna and Anambra State were not included in the list of beneficiaries of the last disbursement on the ground that they did not present results for verification during the exercise. Falana went further to say, from the foregoing, the total sum of 573 billion has been disbursed to the state and FCT to fight multidimensional poverty in the past 9 months. The disbursement was confirmed yesterday by President Bola Tinubu in his nationwide broadcast. Since the sum of 438 billion has just been disbursed, Nigerians deserve to know the details of the anti-poverty programs being executed with the fund. After all, the last tranche of 438 billion is part of the World Bank loan of 750 million US dollars, which will be paid back by the Nigerian people. I think we need to create a hashtag. Hashtag, where is our money? The question is, from every state, there needs to be citizen engagement to the government of every state to say, where are these monies that you have gotten from the center meant to alleviate the poverty in the land, multidimensional poverty? 538 billion naira disbursed. 438 billion disbursed in the last few months. 578 billion in the last 9 months. Let's get some perspective to this.
Well, Sean, they are not getting the message because if you look at what happened, even when protest was about to, commence, I think that was a tactical error made by Mr. President when he invited the traditional rulers to come to the villa so he can address them and ask them to go and pacify, their people. The traditional rulers were not the right people to summon at that point in time. I think Mr. President should have exposed at that point in time the governors, the state governors, and the state governors should go maybe in collaboration with the traditional rulers in their domains to now appeal to the people. Because if you see what has happened, that's why I say they're not seeing the money you're talking about. Because people who are taking this money have not been put on the spot. And in addition to the 433 billion naira to talk about, there was also 1.33 trillion naira that was at FAC that was given to the states. So the question is, why is it that the federal government, has not all along been able to put together a system whereby accountability will become, an issue.
So it's as if the federal government is giving a lot of money to the states without asking how do you spend.
Yes, how
there
to
are those
spend the
who
money.
will say the federal system of government allows for that level of independence. The federating units should have the lives of their own and be able to determine how they run their own states in their own territory, and the federal government has its own powers. But the question is that the states, apart from some of these intervention funds, the states are getting far more than what they used to get